Here we are in the Kettle River Valley, one of the most beautiful locations of our state. And on this knoll overlooking the valley is the gravesite of Ranald MacDonald. MacDonald was the son of a Hudson Bay Company explorer and an Indian princess, born at Fort George at the mouth of the Columbia River. He was well educated. He became interested in the Pacific Ocean and the sea, and he took a job on a whaling ship. And while they were whaling off the coast of Japan, he wanted to learn more and more about Japan, and he asked the captain to let him go ashore. Japan was closed at the time, and he risked his life in doing this, but he took a small boat and rowed ashore. He actually capsized the boat partially so the Japanese would think he was in distress. When he got into the shore and was captured by the Japanese, he began to teach them English. And he's now today considered the first English teacher in Japan. Many Japanese visitors come here to this site every year to see his grave and pay their respects. It's an incredible story and one of those that make this one of my most favorite places. This statue on the Bremerton waterfront is very nostalgic to me, and to hundreds of other people here in Kitsap County, I'm sure. It represents our mom or our dad or our brother or our cousin who worked in the Bremerton shipyard during World War II. In many ways, the Bremerton shipyard was the backbone of the Pacific Fleet. After the battle at Pearl Harbor, 6 of the 7 battleships that could be saved were towed here to Bremerton. "35,000 people, workers in the Navy Yard, poured in from all over America. These people worked 3 shifts a day to get them back out to sea and back on our road to victory." My dad
Thanks, everybody. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I think we're all set, right? All set? Cool. Okay. Well, we had tough traffic. There was coming down from Seattle this morning. So, I'm ready. Yes. Yes. Appreciate it. Yeah. Come on over. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bob Ferguson, and we're signing, I think, about 17 or 18 bills this morning. It's the Saturday after the session just wrapped up, so a lot of legislators, of course, are getting a well-deserved break after a lengthy and intense session. We really appreciate their service. So we've signing about 17 bills, and the first bill is a bill I really appreciate. It's House Bill 2309. As a state, we, of course, want to attract the best people to public service. House Bill 2309, requested by the Office of Financial Management, eliminates the requirement for a postgraduate degree to apply for state jobs when that degree is not required by law. If a Washingtonian has the requisite experience and knowledge to do the job well, they should be considered. This will expand our applicant pool and make sure we're getting the best people for public service. This legislation also builds on previous legislation that eliminated the requirement for 2- and 4-year degrees unless required by law. We appreciate everyone who made this legislation possible. A special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Representative Marty Levitt. and the companion sponsor, and that is State Senator Twana Nobles. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. And let's take a photo.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Thanks so much for coming by on a Saturday especially. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day. Okay, Judy. All set. Made it. Good work. Thanks for coming by. I know it's a Saturday, so appreciate you doing this. Yeah, it's really great. How's it going? Great. Taking a little break. Great. Getting ready for March Madness. Right? Yeah. Gonzaga guy, or
I love the Huskies, but that's
yeah.
They both go.
That's right. Hey, Ray, thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
This is the executive director of the plan.
Great to see you. Yeah. Likewise. Yeah.
It's been a while.
It has. Yeah. Good to see you all. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks so much. My work is still just getting going. We've got to go through all these bills you guys sent us. So, yeah.
Not envious with that at all. This was a dog-year kind of session.
Well, thanks so much. Thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. Come on in and Representative, I'll have you on my right side if that's okay. Sure. And squeeze on in. Yeah. Really appreciate it, everybody.
I stand next to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Good to see you, Governor.
Thanks for being here. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. How many bill signings have you been to?
Yeah, we're not
Situation.
usually
A couple. You're veterans. Is that right? Come on up. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, sort of, kind
Picture
of.
of me online.
I don't.
Is there a picture? We have a picture of
I'm
you?
You
little.
were good.
I'm like 2 or something.
Oh, come on, really?
Be so cute.
2
And
years
then I
old.
started looking more like him.
We're gonna get you at different ages going along. Hey, thanks everybody for all the help on this legislation. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks so much. House Bill 2441 is a great bill. I'm looking forward to signing it. Families of law enforcement officers and firefighters who die in the line of duty certainly deserve all of our support. House Bill 2441 provides reimbursements of health insurance premiums for surviving family members of those individuals killed in the line of duty. Previously, the law limited reimbursements to certain plans offered by the Health Care Authority and did not cover the time it takes to determine whether a death happened in the line of duty. This bill expands reimbursements to cover Medicare Part A and B, COBRA plans, and employer-provided health insurance. This is an important act for the families of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. We so appreciate everybody who made this legislation possible, many folks who are here today. We also, of course, appreciate the hard work of the legislators who worked extremely hard to get this legislation across the finish line. A special thank you to the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Sam Lowe, and the companion sponsor, Senator Jeff Holey. And with that, I am pleased to sign this legislation into law. Please give a round of applause for Representative Lowe and everybody else who made this possible. And let's all take a photo.
Here we go. 1, 2, and again. 1, 2, and 2.
Awesome. Thanks everybody for coming. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks you guys. Do you have a phone on you?
Right.
Okay, let's take a picture. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Do we want him in it or not? It's your choice. All right. It's all right. We'll have to take it. Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Would you be willing to sign? I've got a document from our 24 hours of fun.
Of course.
Debbie.
Oh my gosh, is that right? Is that right? Really? That's so cool. He's done good things. Yeah. He keeps us place around.
Actually, this one
Turned out okay as well.
too,
It
yeah.
turned out all right as well.
Yeah. No, I feel so proud.
Thanks so much. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, great to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again.
This was our tracker from the day we ran the bill.
Oh, come on, really?
And
That's
I've
so
got
cool.
the prime sponsors on there,
I
the
love it.
speaker. And
I love this kind of thing. Anywhere in here?
I don't know if there's an open spot maybe on the
Yep,
top.
I'll do it right there.
Or,
Perfect.
or the
Yep.
bottom. Yeah.
Let's go, I think I can squeeze in right there. This is a great idea.
Fun piece of
That's really
history.
cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right?
You deserve it. At least this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thanks a lot. Yeah. Have a great day, all right?
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
see you again. You're gonna come back, right?
Yes, I'm gonna come back for the
KC. So I'm returning, let me make sure I'm returning this to you.
5, 4, 6, 7, right?
Give me me 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second. Thanks. What's that? Just you. Cool. The next bill is Senate Bill 5467. A cornerstone of good governance is reducing administrative costs and burdens for public entities that serve the people. House Bill 5467 makes modest inflationary adjustments to the thresholds that trigger a public notice and appraisal when a water sewer district sells property it no longer needs. This legislation will help districts operate more efficiently by streamlining these sales and reducing costs. We appreciate the work of the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Keith Gaynor, and the companion bill sponsor, Representative Dan Griffey, and I appreciate the bipartisan support for this legislation. I'm now signing it into law. And you don't need this page anymore, right? Is that right? Oh, you have an envelope for the beautiful, oh, I got you. Okay, I'd forgotten we do it that way. Thanks for the reminder. And so that is for Senator Gaynor then, right? Yep. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you.
Senator Wilson is not here, not surprising.
Yep.
I think there's one person who's going to stand in for both the bills, so
Perfect.
we may not have to, I'll double check between the two.
Perfect. Okay, I'm ready anytime.
You ready?
Yes. Hey, thanks for being here on a Saturday. Really appreciate it. Yeah, step on over. Appreciate it. We're certainly facing a housing crisis, and traditional housing projects often take years to build. Senate Bill 5552 establishes clear statewide building code standards for kit homes, which can be built faster and more affordably than traditional housing. This legislation creates a new attainable pathway for Washington families to purchase affordable homes. We so appreciate everybody who made this legislation possible. We appreciate the bipartisan support, and a special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, State Senator Jeff Wilson, for his hard work on this important bill. And I'm pleased to sign it into law. And let's take a photo.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Thanks again.
Yeah,
Are you sticking
course.
around for the next one as
Yes.
well? I heard a rumor. Okay, awesome. Give me 1 second, and I'll be ready.
Okay, just, we're jump.
Cool, that's that one. Cool. Oh, you need a pen, sorry. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, all right, thanks. Thank you. And Debbie, anyone else for this next one? Okay, great. Cool, give me 1 second here. This next piece of legislation is Senate Bill 6149. Cowlitz County recently lost its rural county designation due to the growth of the city of Longview. Senate Bill 6149 narrowly expands the definition of rural county in Washington State to allow Cowlitz County to again qualify for this designation. This ensures Cowlitz County remains among the state's 29 rural counties, bolstering economic development in the region and streamlining funding for public facilities. I want to thank the prime sponsor of this legislation, once again, that's State Senator Jeff Wilson, for his leadership on this bipartisan bill. I'll be seeing him in a couple hours, actually, in his district, and look forward to congratulating him in person. And I'm signing that legislation into law. Let's take another photo. Awesome. Hey, thanks again. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
And actually, I'm going to see, so maybe I should just, work with Judy, and I'll take those two with me when I see them in a couple hours. That'll be great.
You are 5874?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. There's, it's the Governor Ferguson show.
On this one, oh, that makes it easy. Our next bill is Senate Bill 5874. When an employer submits quarterly unemployment insurance reports to the Employment Security Department, they do not have an opportunity to correct any errors after the report is submitted. That is true even if the error is caught before the deadline. This results in fines for those employers. Senate Bill 5874 gives the Employment Security Department broader discretion to waive minor penalties for these insignificant employer reporting errors. We appreciate the hard work of the prime sponsor of this legislation, that's State Senator Drew McEwen, and appreciate his leadership on this bipartisan bill, which I'm pleased to sign into law. Thank you.
We're not hold 59 and 17
Sure.
for the
They're on their way here.
giant group of college students coming
For this one?
for 59 and 17.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we're going to hold that one?
Yep.
Got it.
That's
They're making their way here.
Seattle U law students.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Seattle U?
That's what I was told, yep. So,
So I'll trade you.
So we have 5963, is that what you have, Debbie?
that is what I have, but I better write the last one down so I don't forget it. We are at 5963.
Awesome.
See what we got.
Cool, thank you. Thanks for coming by, really appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming by. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Step right on and help me out with this thing, maybe even out. Perfect. Our next bill is Senate Bill 5963. This legislation was requested by the Washington Student Achievement Council. Our most vulnerable students need resources and support to pay for their post-high school education and training so they can aspire to a brighter and more stable future. Senate Bill 5963 guarantees free tuition through the Washington College Grant at any Washington public college or university for foster youth and unaccompanied homeless youth in the Passport to Careers program. This funding can also pay for private college, career training, or apprenticeships. This legislation had, not surprisingly, broad bipartisan support. I will just say Washington State has perhaps the most generous program for young people, high school students, to pursue a path to higher education or to work training and apprenticeships, and this is one more step along that line, which I'm just really proud to be a governor of a state that makes things so possible for the young people of our state. I also want to give a very special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, that's State Senator Tawana Nobles, and the companion sponsor is State Representative Joe Timmons, and I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. And let's all take a photograph.
Here we go. 1, 2, and
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so
appreciate you
much.
coming by. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys. Hey, you guys, let's take one quick selfie before you go, all right? Who's got the phone? All right. How do you want us? Is that good? Thanks again. Yeah, I do really appreciate it. Have a great day.
Next up, we have 6025.
Thank you.
Debbie, 6025.
6025. Yes.
Give me 1 second. You bet.
Step on it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Great to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, appreciate it.
Hi, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I love it. We've got a group of people. Thanks for coming by on Saturday, everybody. Yeah.
We're just parents.
We're just parents. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Come on in, everybody. Yeah. And just kind of bounce your way behind me would be perfect. And you feel free to join in. Dan can take the picture if you want to join.
Oh, no, they're the four.
Sure?
We're just, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to picture with you alone.
Oh, we'll get. All right, we'll get that afterwards. It's a deal. All right, it's a deal. Thank you. This next legislation is Senate Bill 6025. In instances of potential fetal death, current law requires providers to use outdated methods to determine gestational age. Gestational age is used to determine whether a report of fetal death must be filed as a vital record. Technology, like ultrasounds, can provide more accurate estimates of gestational age. Senate Bill 6025 updates state law excuse me, to include modern methods available to medical providers. This bill received broad bipartisan support, including, as I understand it, a unanimous vote in the state Senate. That's due in large part to all the hardworking folks who made this legislation possible, contacting legislators, writing emails, having meetings, and testifying. We deeply appreciate all their hard work. And, of course, a special thank you to the prime sponsor of this legislation. In this case, that's State Senator Annette Cleveland. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Thanks so much, everybody, and let's take a photograph.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Wonderful. Thanks so much. Yeah, great to see you all. Thanks for making making time today. Yeah, thank you.
And Senator Cleveland sends her regards. She was on her way. There's the landslide just north of Woodland. She was not able to make it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had trouble coming down from Seattle Road, so it was as it turned out, Saturdays are normally the good days to travel, but not this time.
She's looking forward to seeing you next week.
It's a deal. It's a deal. Thanks so much. Thanks. Let me hear this too. Give me 1 second. Yes, I am.
My son was with you last night at that sports event.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. It was a big crowd. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Great to see you. Have a great day. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you. 6046.
Okay.
6046?
Okay, I think the general is here.
Oh, hey, Debbie.
Yes.
Just want to make sure.
I'm gonna get the names.
Thank you. Generally made it. Thanks so much on a Saturday. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Thank you. And let's have you guys balance out around me. How's that?
I'll go here.
Perfect. Awesome. Step right on up. Yeah.
Yeah, once you get right by the governor
Perfect. Yep. Thank you. Our next bill is Senate Bill 6046. This bill was by request of the Washington Military Department. We deeply appreciate their service to the people of our state. The Civil Air Patrol is an all-volunteer organization that provides important services to the state, including assistance during emergency and search and rescue operations. The Civil Air Patrol in Washington currently supports local and tribal governments under the United States Air Force Authority. This bill creates the Washington Division of the Civil Air Patrol inside the Military Department, allowing the state access to the Washington Civil Air Patrol Wing directly during emergencies. This allows Washington to better utilize the Civil Air Patrol in times of need and for pre-disaster planning. This bill received broad bipartisan support. We so appreciate the folks who have joined us today who really serve the people of our state in extremely important ways, and also appreciate the sponsors of this legislation. The prime sponsor is State Senator Keith Wagner, and we also appreciate the companion sponsor, and that in this case was State Representative Tom Dent. And with that, I am pleased to sign this legislation into law, and let's all take a photograph.
Thank you. Chairs, 1, 2, and 3. And again, 1, 2, and 3.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Thank you again.
Yeah, great to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you.
And thanks for taking time on a Saturday to make it down. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Good to see you, General. Yeah. Everything's going okay with you? Yeah.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there?
Yeah, just need DHS to get funded. We can get on to it.
It's a deal. It's a deal. Yeah. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.
Absolutely, you
Okay.
too. Great.
Okay. Thanks. I think we're ready whenever she is, yeah. 6087. Yep. Perfect. I have company. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you. Step right on in. Thanks so much for being here.
Great.
Our next bill is Senate Bill 6087. Affordability is a top concern for Washington families. Car seats and strollers are particularly expensive for families with young children. Senate Bill 6087 expands the list of children's items that can be provided by donors, charities, and religious organizations to include car seats and strollers. The bill includes guidelines to ensure these items are safe and appropriate to be provided secondhand. I want to thank everybody who's so involved in this legislation, had strong bipartisan support. A special thank you to Prime Sponsor, State Senator John Braun, for his leadership on this legislation, and I'm pleased to sign it into law. Thanks so much, and let's take a photo.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here, 1, 2, Andrew, and again.
Awesome. Thanks again. Really appreciate
You
it.
don't have grandkids yet, but I do, and the car seats are very valuable.
I remember my car seat days with our twins. So
Right.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
twins,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we had. Yeah, thanks again. Appreciate it. 10. Legislation. Thanks. Great. Six 183. Thank you. And I think I'm ready. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, come on in. Thanks for coming by on a Saturday. Not say I appreciate the company. Our next bill is Senate Bill 6183. Advancements in science have made it possible for us to not only treat HIV, but to prevent it when exposed. We cannot allow insurance barriers to get in the way of individuals getting the therapies that they certainly need. Senate Bill 6183 aligns state-regulated commercial coverage with Medicaid coverage to ensure more Washingtonians receive access to these important medications. Specifically, this bill requires all state-regulated health plans issued or renewed after January 1st, 2027 to provide coverage for all FDA-approved HIV medications. This bill earned overwhelming bipartisan support in the state legislature. We appreciate everybody who worked on this legislation, and of course, a special thank you to the prime sponsor of this legislation, and that is State Senator Marco Elias. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. And let's take a photo. Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks again. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Have a great day.
Kind of check to see,
Perfect.
maybe we can do one more while we're organizing.
Thank you. Okay. I've got 6278. But I think we're moving a couple things around, but that's what I've got. I don't mind taking a break. Yeah, if folks are on the way, because I've got time. So, yeah, so, I mean, I know traffic was terrible. So I don't mind if people are earlier on the way, we can pause it, because I've got time before I got to hit the road. Yeah. Okay. Why don't you just let Debbie know if that's, yeah. Great. And I'm good on the others if there, I know there's traffic both ways are bad. So I could take a little bit of break if we know people are on their way.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what Debbie said.
Great. But to go ahead on 6278.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next legislation is Senate Bill 6278. Research shows that quality of teaching can have a tremendous impact on student achievement. So it's important that educators in Washington State have access to high-quality preparation programs to best serve students. Senate Bill 6278 is an important step toward enhancing our educator preparation programs. It outlines a robust program review process and codifies essential components of program standards. We appreciate the hard work on this legislation, and a special thank you to the prime sponsor, State Senator Lisa Wellman, for her leadership on this bipartisan bill. I'm pleased to sign it into law. And I think we may be taking a short break. We have a few more bills, but I know traffic on both sides of I-5 was pretty bad on a Saturday morning, unusually bad, so I think we're going to take a short break to let folks get here. Okay, so I'm going to give this to you.
With the bill. So there's that review. And then the third review is the budgetary review. Is there a budget attached to it? Is it sufficient? Is it insufficient? And so on. So it is a thorough review. But boy, I got to tell you, it is time consuming, where it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes overtime consistently by the staff in the governor's office.
So I have some strong values that I bring to the job, and every governor has those. You want to make sure that those values eventually help the most number of people that we can. I believe that we have a fundamental grandchildren, a passive state that is healthy for them for decades. Calling that just a personal opinion may belittle or demean the strength and fiber a person that brings to this kind of office. Those value systems are mine, but they're also the majority of Washingtonians. That makes the job a lot smoother.
Personal opinions are always going to be there. But I think a governor really struggles to make sure where appropriate that personal opinion is set aside. And you do what you think is right for the people of this state. As governor, you're not elected to be your own counsel. You're not elected to represent just Republicans or just Democrats. You're elected to represent the entire state of Washington. So you have to be driven. And that's why the people that you bring around you, you encourage them to disagree. You encourage them to tell you why your opinion is wrong, so that you can hear all of that and as a consequence make the right decision. But I'm not going to kid myself. Of course, your personal opinion plays a role, but you have to answer to a bigger, higher calling.
The second half of the legislative session is dominated by discussions of the budget. For this video, we talked to your favorite parliamentarian and mine, Mike Hoover, to discover what these budgetary discussions really all mean.
Hi, we're back again, and you may notice that I'm dressed a little bit differently. In particular, I'm not wearing a tie, and that's on purpose. Tie is really more for a regular bill kind of thing. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, Mike, isn't a budget a type of bill? And it is. So doesn't that make it a type of law? Well, kinda. In Washington state, we budget for 2-year periods, a biennium. If you go read the Washington State Constitution, you'll find all kinds of interesting things in there. But if you get to the part about the legislature, you may find that the only thing the Constitution charges them with doing is passing a budget. They have to do that. But their budget is maybe a little different than budgets that you might be familiar with. Now, it does involve money. And it does involve spending. And in fact, in its simplest form, that's what it is. The state takes in money, and the state looks at all the needs of the state and its residents, and it spends the money, and the way it does that is in a budget. I've been talking as if we only have one budget, but in fact, we have 3 budgets. And while that seems like a lot, it's actually an attempt to streamline things and kind of categorize them. The first budget I'm going to talk about is the operating budget. We can call that the big budget. And that's probably the one you're thinking of when you think about budgets. That's where your schools are, your health care, your parks, all that kind of stuff. It's hundreds and hundreds of pages and many billions of dollars with all the operations, it's right in the name, all the operations, well, most of the operations of the state are in that operating budget. But there's 2 other budgets. The next one is the capital budget, and the capital budget deals with capital projects. And if you don't know what capital projects are, those are things we construct. They're physical items. They're buildings. They can be a pier. They could be a port. They could be an airport. They are buildings. The reason we separate those out is because they are not ongoing. Operating is ongoing. Having schools is something we intend to always do. Building an airport only is for as long as we're building the airport. Once we build the airport, we're done building it. Then to operate it, that goes back to the operating budget, except it actually goes to the transportation budget, which we'll get to. So if we're operating something, it goes in the operating budget. If we're building something, it goes in the capital budget, with one more exception. If we're building roads, that goes in the transportation budget. We have a separate transportation budget, and that goes back to the gas tax.
And I think we have some folks coming for a bill that they were there but didn't hear it. So we're going to recreate a photograph if that's all right with you. Yeah. Okay. So we have Senator Wilson for a couple?
Senator Wilson for 2 bills.
Great.
And then we'll take a pause and do that.
Perfect. Yep, that'd be great. 5825 first?
Yep.
Great. All ready?
All right, are we ready for 5825? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
You caught the traffic. You caught the traffic. That's so easy. It was right. It's bad both
2 hours and it still
It's
doesn't.
bad both ways. I know. So thanks so much for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. Good to see you.
The group, nice to see you
Yeah.
too.
You know where to go. You know where to go. Yeah. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah. So come on in, you guys. Someone's got to take both sides and come in around. And for those who caught the traffic, thank you for. It's really for a Saturday. It's not great today. Thanks so much. This is Senate Bill 5825, and this bill was requested by the Washington State Leadership Board. Washington State is lucky indeed to have motivated high school students who improve their communities through service projects. The Washington State Leadership Board connects these young people with mentors and real-world learning opportunities that empower them as ambassadors of trade, tourism, and international goodwill. Senate Bill 5825 authorizes the board to solicit private funds, allowing them to diversify their funding and proactively expand public-private partnerships. We so appreciate all the wonderful work these young people do. We appreciate many people who made this legislation possible. We always appreciate our prime sponsors. In this case, that is State Senator Claire Wilson, who will be staying right here because I think I'm signing another one of her bills in a moment. And also we appreciate the companion sponsor to this legislation, and that is State Representative Joe Timmons. So it's my real pleasure to sign this legislation. Until I'll give a round of applause for the senator for her hard work on this legislation. And let's do a photo, everybody.
Okay, and right here, 1, 2, and then.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. I think we're literally doing you next, I think.
Yeah. 5872.
5872, Debbie, is what I've got? Great. You're staying, come right, but you know where to.
Right here, okay.
Debbie, do we have anybody else?
Yeah, there's.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, good. Good. Oh, really? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful. Oh, this is. Oh, of course. This is ECAP. Oh, sorry. This is ECAP. I gotta get on my A game.
This is bigger than little.
I gotta get on my A game. Right. Yeah. This is the big one. Welcome back. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Thanks everybody for making it. Really appreciate it. Come on in, everybody. And
Yeah, there we go. We can be
Perfect.
kind of
And fill on in. Don't be shy. You've got to step right on in. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Step right on in. Awesome. You got everybody? Okay.
Is that good? Yeah.
I just don't want to be in the way.
You're fine.
I've been looking forward for the last, I don't know how many months since we had our press conference with many of you here about a really exciting opportunity for the state of Washington, and this bill makes that a possibility. So this next bill is critical to ensure that thousands more children in our state will have access to high-quality early learning across Washington. In November, the Balmer Group generously, and that is an understatement, generously committed to a grant that will expand preschool access to up to 10,000 more kids over the next decade. That is, again, an understatement, a significant investment that could total more than $1 billion. Before we could accept those funds, however, the legislature needed to create an account for them. Senate Bill 5872, which is also governor request legislation, does just that. Specifically, it establishes the pre-K promise account in the custody of the state treasurer for private funds to be used to support the state's early childhood education and assistance program. You'll hear us throw around the term ECAP a lot. That's the acronym for this really important program. ECAP provides high-quality preschool for low-income and at-risk families. The program serves approximately 14,000 3- and 4-year-olds. Families can also qualify based on other factors, including if they are facing homelessness, for example, family violence, or have parents who are incarcerated. Funds in the new account, created by this bill, made possible again by the Balmer Group, will be used to help an additional 10,000 kids qualify for this wonderful program. One of my top priorities, and one of the top priorities of everybody who's here with me today, is to make life more affordable for working families. And this is a really important step forward in achieving that. I so appreciate everybody who's been involved in this really important effort. I appreciate the bipartisan support for this legislation, and we, of course, always appreciate the work of our prime sponsor in the legislation, in this case, that is State Senator Claire Wilson, and the companion sponsor, Representative Steve Berquist. I also just want to, before I sign this legislation, just reiterate my gratitude to the generosity of Steve and Connie Balmer for making this a possibility. We're really grateful as a state for their generosity. I had the chance to thank them in person over Zoom, but had a chance to thank them over Zoom in person, and just really express it's an honor to be governor of a state where we have individuals who literally are that generous, to truly transform the lives for thousands and thousands and thousands of kids who they'll never meet, but that generosity is deeply appreciated by all the people of our state. So it's really an honor to sign this legislation into law. And please give a round of applause for our sponsors on this legislation. And let's all take a photo. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Yeah, great to see you again. Thanks so much, everybody. Really great to see you. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Governor.
Good to see you again. Are you free for the day now?
Now free for the day.
All right.
Dance recital, rehearsal, whatever. I'm sorry. I got to keep it.
Good to see you. Thanks. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Perfect.
To take a photo.
Thank you. Oh, hey, Marty. So I think this next one is the one we're recreating. I think we're recreating, yeah. This is one that we
This was 5963 where they missed it. So
5963. Okay, let's bring them in. Let's do it.
We're just doing like a photo.
I think we're doing a photo, and yeah, exactly, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning, yeah. It's good to see you. Thanks, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah. Again, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to recreate a photograph. I understand maybe when it was announced, you guys were right, didn't hear it. So why don't we start by just recreating, then we'll take a selfie on somebody's phone. Does that make sense? All right, so come right over here. We've got official photographer. We've got, and do one of you guys have a cell phone? We can also take a picture on a cell phone just for this as well. Awesome. And if TVW is rolling, we're recreating a photo of these folks. Just missed the call out there. There's it's a lot of excitement when we get these bills, so we're going to recreate it one more time. There you go. Perfect. Awesome.
Sir, if I can have you go that way just a step, and now you come forward. Here we go. We're going to do it. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Awesome. All right, who's got the best phone for a selfie? Oh, sorry, one more, so we can't. He does that all the time. That's part.
All right, here we go. Before I drop it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Let's try and do one selfie, you guys. Can we pull it off?
Of course.
I think so.
I think you can do it.
Want to try it?
Are you
Tall? Tall might be the way to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, step on up. I'm going to trust you on this. Go high, maybe. How we doing?
Like that? Is that it?
Everybody in there?
3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Pretty good. I think you got it. Yeah. Thanks, Ian. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Governor, this is Dawn. Dawn oversees the passport program, and this bill was her idea 2 years ago.
Oh,
so we really
cool.
appreciate
I
it.
always like hearing where these ideas kind of start and all that.
Yeah, no, Dawn's the passion behind the program.
It is hard work.
Really appreciate it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for being here on a Saturday.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet. Yeah, thanks again. You bet. Yeah.
Thank you. Governor, it was really kind of you to do this.
Oh, happy to do it. Honor to do it. Yeah, thanks again.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
And we're ready for this one, maybe? Wonderful. Okay, so we think we're ready for.
Yes. And I had mentioned law students. That was the wrong bill, but there's some students here. I just don't know exactly what
Cool. We'll find out. We'll find out where they're from. And Senator Bateman's here? Oh, wonderful. Okay, good. I'm so glad you made it. Yeah. I know it's a mess out there, so I'm not sure.
My commute's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They took 2 hours to get here.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
I don't know. We're very fortunate. These are students from the University of Washington.
Oh. Awesome. UW's my alma mater, so my son just got accepted there, so I'm kind of, I don't know if he's on there or not. Yeah, he's flying all around, but yeah. Thanks for fighting the trap. You guys came from up north.
Yes.
Yeah, normally it's like Saturdays. I find a good day to sign bills because you can actually get down here pretty easily, but today something was happening, so yeah, so I'm glad it worked out that we got you all here. Oh, no, happy. It's important to, the bill signings are, it's a big deal. It's a lot of hard work that went into it, yeah. So let's get together and do it.
Okay.
I'm going to have you center right over here on my right side. That's okay. And then just fill on in, you guys, right behind me. And after we sign this, we'll take a photo. Thanks, Senator. Okay. The next bill is Senate Bill 5917. This legislation was requested by the Women's Commission, and it's more important than ever to protect access to reproductive health care. In 2023 and 2025, Washington State purchased stockpiles of mifepristone to ensure providers in Washington had access to the safe and effective abortion medication in the event of federal interference. As some folks who are watching may know, there was litigation seeking to ban access to mifepristone. It's a lengthy story, but when I was Attorney General at the time, we worked closely with many of you to challenge that in court, and Washington got an injunction to stop that in a case we filed here in the Eastern District of Washington. So I'm very familiar with this medication, how important it is, and the threat to preventing individuals from having access to it. Senate Bill 5917 eliminates the cost barrier that made it difficult for providers to access the stockpile and now includes both medications commonly used for medication abortions. We so appreciate all the advocates who helped make this legislation possible and who advocate in general to ensure reproductive freedom for all Washingtonians. We also, of course, really appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, State Senator Jessica Bateman, for her leadership and the companion sponsor, and that is Representative Thomas. We appreciate their leadership as well. And please give the senator a round of applause as I sign this legislation into law. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. And let's all take a photo. Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, let's take one quick selfie. Who's got the phone for the selfie?
I can do it. Oh, you got it?
You can do it? All right.
Sure.
Let's test those selfie skills. Ready? Okay, where you want?
I feel like I should be.
You go wherever you see it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right. Awesome.
Pretty good.
I
Thanks. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for coming down. Oh, awesome. Wonderful. That's going to be great. Yeah, that's coming up soon, I think, right?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks again.
I'm
Really appreciate it.
opposed
Yeah.
to most of what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
But I'm a Republican.
Uh-huh.
Do you think you could ever come over to the other hall and talk about legislative initiatives?
Come over to where?
Well, it's close.
So, okay, so we are, let's see, oh, this one I just did, okay, this is back to you, sorry.
All right.
That's back to you.
Yep. And then I think Debbie's going out to see
Great.
on the last two.
Great, and which are, did you just take a look at what?
These are the last.
Okay, great. You might check and see if Debbie, if they're doing, I don't mind waiting, but but I'll step out if they're not there. We're ready for 2479.
2479.
And this is, and so Representative Fossey is, oh, wonderful. Okay, good. Give me 1 second. This is a thick one. Okay, I am ready. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, I'm ready when they are.
Okay, perfect. We're ready,
2479, come on in. All right, Representative Fossey, thank you so much.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks so much. Oh, come on in, everybody. Yeah. Representative, you know where to go. Appreciate everybody being here. Oh, we have kids coming too? I love it. I love it.
This impacts the next generation.
Hey, you guys, how's it going? Have you ever been down here before? It's a big room, isn't it? Hi, how's it going? Yeah. How you guys doing? Okay, you guys have to help me with this bill, okay? I get confused sometimes. After I've signed a lot of bills, I forget where I'm supposed to sign. So come over here. I want to show you something, okay? Okay, so this is what I have to sign to make it a law. But sometimes I forget where I sign my name. Do you have any ideas? Where should I sign it? What do you think? That's the spot. So you stand right here and make sure I do it, okay? I don't mess this up, all right? Come right on up. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it on a Saturday. Yeah, really appreciate all the work. Okay. This is House Bill 2479. When an employer fails to pay wages, workers face hard choices that can make it difficult to put food on the table or pay rent. House Bill 2479 creates a wage recovery program and wage recovery account to help employees in these situations. This allows the state to disperse funds to certain qualifying employees prior to collecting unpaid wages and interest from an employer. This bill also prioritizes wage investigations and strengthens accountability for employers that violate wage laws. I so appreciate everybody who's worked so hard in this legislation. I also, of course, especially appreciate our prime sponsor of this legislation. That, of course, is State Representative Mary Fossey. She's been a real leader on issues related to labor in general, but also this issue in particular, and just really appreciate, I know from my time as Attorney General, working on cases like this are extremely important. We need more resources and also to make sure we're standing up for workers when something like this happens. So just appreciate all the hard work on this important legislation. I'm going to now sign this into law. I don't think Representative Fossey will mind if I share one of my pens with these two young people. All right? So that's the tradition. Once it's signed, you hand it to people who are involved in the legislation. One of them is Representative Fossey right here. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. And I'll take a photo, everybody.
I can see that microphone. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. We got it. Good job, everyone.
Thanks, Representative. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. How old are you guys?
I'm 7 and I have 4.
7 and 4. Those are such great ages. Yeah, that's so great. Is this your first time at a bill signing?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for coming. Let's do one selfie, just us, okay? And are you enjoying us for this one? You want to take a picture? Let's step right over here. You got your phone on you? Oh, somebody else will.Uld we take a picture? I got to kneel down here. I don't know if I can get back up. I'll come back here.
Here's a phone. Need a phone?
Okay. So first we'll take a picture with this man here, and then we'll take one of those. All right. We'll also take it. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys.
Policy. So this is the next generation.
Next generation. Absolutely. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
And her mother's also a policy person. And
Are you doing this as well? Come on in. Yep. All right. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, really. No, thank you. Yeah, really appreciate the work. Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate. Have a great day. All right. Of course. Yeah. You bet.
my intern.
Oh, awesome. Is that right?
Ever had. Studying law.
What you're doing. Really appreciate it.
Maybe we should go this way.
I know. Well, I
you.
need my pen.
I'm sure it'll get us down.
But I need my
Representative, thank you.
pen with you. This
Appreciate it. Good to see you.
one is sitting
Yeah,
right
you
in my
bet.
office.
Yeah.
So I need the pen that I got in here.
I think I'm solo. I might be solo on this. We'll find out. We'll give it a minute till everybody. Yeah.
Often that Patrick and I are going to be in a photo together.
Oh, wonderful.
So
Let's
we're
do
wondering
it.
if you would do a
Of
photo
course.
with us.
Yeah, let's do it. You take the middle. No, you take the middle. Come on. Yeah.
I feel like Patrick and I have this group together. I guess I'm the shortest.
Thanks again. Really appreciate it. Great to see you guys. Have a great day. Yeah.
It was great work. Thank you.
Absolutely.
These are two law students
Oh,
who
wonderful.
helped with the Stanford University Labor Washington.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a worker rights lady that Liz Ford
Oh, cool.
is the professor, and
Yeah.
she helped shepherd this bill through from the creation to the passage. And
Oh, so
these
great.
students worked on it this session.
Oh, cool. Let's take a look. Oh, sure. Yeah. All right, guys. Ready?
I'll send it to you as well. I sent my one.
All right, you take the middle.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we could tell them how great working with the Attorney General's office is.
Awesome. Yeah. Good luck with everything, you guys. Yeah. Great to see you. Have a great day.
I took like 18, so. Sorry, we took your photo too much.
not here, right?
Yep, that's what I was told. I
And we're told she can't make it.
That's
Okay.
right. Somebody said that there's a stand-in for her.
Got it. Okay, then let's do it then. Yep. Claire, you're back. That's good. Hey, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Thanks so much. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got the whole crew back. I love it. Okay. Come on in, everybody.
That's awesome.
I'll step right on in. Yeah. Don't be shy.
This
Awesome.
is Representative Excellence.
Great to see you. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you being here. Okay. I think this is our final bill of the morning, so we appreciate everybody who joined us today. This is House Bill 2317. It's extremely important that we remove unnecessary burdens on our early learning providers who do very important work for Washington kids. House Bill 2317 exempts Head Start and Early Childhood Education and Assistance Program, what we call ECAP, school day programs from state child care licensing requirements if they are located at a public school or community and technical college. This bill makes it easier for us to bring in new providers while maintaining standards for service and child safety. We need additional providers, and this bill will certainly help us achieve that. We appreciate the bipartisan support for this legislation. We appreciate everybody who does this very important work and everybody who advocated for this bill. And a special thank you, of course, to State Representative Carolyn Eslick, who is, of course, the prime sponsor of this wonderful legislation. And I'm pleased to sign it into law. Let's all take a photo.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And then,
Awesome. Thanks so much. And we can send it to her, or do you guys want to?
I'll take
Let's
it.
do that. Yep, that works.
This
Great.
is, yeah, Carolyn's.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
Thank you again, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Good to see you. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. Okay. Thanks for coming on a Saturday. We got to keep these things moving. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it.